Most people over 60 think cold feet and heavy legs are just part of aging. They believe it's because they're less active, but what's really happening runs much deeper, and it's something doctors rarely explain until it becomes serious. Your leg arteries may be narrowing. The inner lining that once kept them flexible can become sluggish, a condition called endothelial dysfunction. When that lining doesn't produce enough nitric oxide, blood flow changes. It moves slowly, almost like syrup instead of water, and every cell below your knees starts asking for oxygen that struggles to arrive. But here's what research shows. Certain natural drinks have been studied for their potential to support nitric oxide production, in some cases by up to 30% within hours. I'm Dr. Grace Watson, and today I'm sharing 8 research-backed drinks that may help support circulation. None of these are medications. They work with your body's own chemistry. This information is educational. Always consult your doctor about circulation concerns. When combined with gentle movement, many people report feeling warmth return to their legs within a day or two of incorporating these drinks. But before we dive into the list, you need to understand why circulation support matters so profoundly after 60. Aging arteries naturally lose some elasticity. They may not expand the way they once did, which can limit oxygen reaching small muscles and nerves in your legs. Poor circulation doesn't just cause cold feet. It may affect balance, slow healing, and impact overall mobility. But circulation isn't purely mechanical, it's biochemical. And that's where these 8 drinks come in. Let's start with number 8. The simplest yet most overlooked warm lemon water. Every morning when you drink a glass of warm water with half a lemon, you're not just hydrating. You may be supporting mild vasodilation. The vitamin C in lemon may help support nitric oxide production by protecting the enzymes involved in its synthesis. Many people who begin their day with warm lemon water report their toes no longer feel as icy after breakfast. Its gentle but daily repetition may help train your vessels to stay more relaxed instead of constricted. At number 7 is ginger tea. This humble root contains a warming compound called gingerol. Research suggests it may help support healthy blood viscosity and improve microcirculation in the capillaries of your feet. You might feel it as a gentle warmth in the lower legs. In clinical settings, ginger has been studied for its potential to support circulation without significantly affecting bleeding risk when used moderately. Brew it fresh. 1 teaspoon grated ginger in hot water. Steep for 5 minutes. Sip slowly, and let the warmth travel down. Ginger doesn't just warm you. It may signal your arteries to relax. Number 6 may surprise you. Beetroot juice. It's often called the king of nitric oxide drinks. Beets are packed with dietary nitrates that oral bacteria can convert into nitrites, which then may form nitric oxide in your bloodstream. Research suggests that within 90 minutes of consumption, arteries may expand measurably. A British study showed that older adults who drank 1 glass of beet juice daily experienced improved walking distance by 17% within 2 weeks. But remember, the key is raw or lightly blended beet, not cooked. Heat can reduce nitrate content. If the taste is too earthy, mix it with apple or carrot for natural sweetness. At number 5 sits pomegranate juice. This deep red fruit is rich in polyphenols that may help protect artery walls from oxidative stress. When oxidative damage is reduced, nitric oxide may last longer in your bloodstream. That's why pomegranate is sometimes called a natural artery shield. In cardiovascular research, participants who drank half a cup daily showed approximately 30% better blood flow response after 3 months. Beyond the science, the taste alone feels revitalizing, a tart sweetness that many describe as energizing. But choose pure juice without added sugars, as sugar can work against circulation benefits. Now we move to number 4, green tea. You might associate green tea with antioxidants, but its potential benefit for circulation lies in how it may support endothelial flexibility. The cacoins in green tea, particularly EGCG, may activate similar pathways to gentle aerobic exercise. 1 cup in the morning and 1 in the afternoon may help support arterial elasticity throughout the day. Many people who replace afternoon soda with green tea report that their legs feel less heavy by evening. Think of it as potential internal support for your vessels. Number 3 is dark cherry juice, or concentrated tart cherry extract. This one works differently. Cherries contain anthocyanins, pigments that research suggests may help support healthy inflammatory responses inside arteries. They may also assist in managing uric acid levels, which can affect vessel walls. Drinking cherry juice before bedtime may support overnight circulation because it also naturally contains melatonin. Better sleep may mean more stable nighttime blood pressure, giving arteries time to recover. Over 2 weeks, many people notice their calves no longer cramp at night. That's the potential power of inflammation management. Number 2 is cocoa, or a dark chocolate drink. Real cocoa, not sugary powder, contains flavonols that research suggests may increase nitric oxide synthesis directly in vessel linings. In one landmark trial, older adults drinking high flavanol cocoa showed measurable improvements in walking speed within a month. The effect appeared strongest when paired with short walks because muscle contraction may amplify nitric oxide release. Make it with unsweetened cocoa powder, hot water, and your choice of milk. It feels indulgent, but may act like nutritional support. But if you're sensitive to caffeine, have it earlier in the day. And the number one circulation drink, the one that research suggests may support arterial dilation significantly, is beet pomegranate fusion juice. When the nitrates from beet combine with the polyphenols of pomegranate, the result may be synergistic. Studies have tested this combination in adults over 60, and within 2 hours, blood flow velocity showed measurable increases. For at-home use, blend half a raw beet with 1/4 cup of pomegranate juice and water. The color is deep crimson, almost electric. Many people describe feeling their legs warming as oxygen delivery potentially improves. This is not a medical treatment, but it's a powerful example of how plant compounds may work together to support vascular function. Now that you know the top 8, let's understand why circulation support matters so much. After 60, aging arteries naturally lose some elasticity. They may not expand the way they once did, and that can limit oxygen reaching small muscles and nerves in the legs. But circulation isn't purely mechanical, it's also biochemical. Every sip you take from the right drink may send signals to your body to support nitric oxide production, help relax tension, and nourish tissues that need oxygen. When you begin adding these drinks, consistency is key. Nitric oxide doesn't store well in the body, it must be supported daily. Think of it like charging a battery each morning. One day without your circulation drink, and levels may dip again. To make it simple, imagine your daily flow schedule. Morning, warm lemon water to gently awaken vessels. Mid-morning, ginger tea for warmth. Lunch, small glass of beet juice. Afternoon, green tea instead of coffee. Evening, cocoa or cherry drink to support relaxation. That sequence may help support more stable nitric oxide levels across the day. Many people notice not only warmer legs but sharper mental clarity because the same arteries feed your brain. Better circulation is whole body support. Let's pause on the science of nitric oxide. It's a gas molecule your body makes naturally from amino acids and dietary nitrates. It signals smooth muscle cells around arteries to relax. Without adequate levels, vessels may stay more constricted. Research shows that nitric oxide production can decline by nearly 50% with aging. But certain plants, especially beets, leafy greens, citrus, and teas, may help support this pathway. When nitric oxide levels are healthier, the difference may be noticeable. Skin color brightens, toes warm up, energy returns. Another key concept is microarticulation. Large arteries matter, but so do tiny capillaries in your calf muscles. That's where nutrient exchange happens. Drinks rich in polyphenols, like pomegranate, cocoa, and cherry, may help protect those delicate networks. If you're new to these routines, start simple. Pick 2 drinks you enjoy. Consistency beats complexity. After a week, rotate in others. Your goal isn't perfection, it's continuity. Think of your circulation like a garden hose. If left unused, it may stiffen. Daily flow may help keep it flexible. And here's an important point about temperature and timing. Warm drinks may encourage vessel expansion faster than cold ones. That's why ginger tea and warm lemon water feel instantly soothing. Cold beet juice, however, may deliver nitrates efficiently even without heat. So, balance both. Warmth for immediate comfort, cool for nitric oxide supply. Evening drinks like cocoa or cherry juice have another potential advantage. They may help lower stress hormones. When cortisol is elevated, it can constrict arteries. When you relax before bed, arteries may stay open longer overnight. That's when the body naturally repairs. You're not only addressing symptoms, you may be supporting recovery hour by hour. After 2 to 4 weeks of consistent use, many people notice measurable changes. Blood pressure may stabilize, skin tone may improve. Some report they can finally sit through winter evenings without needing extra blankets on their feet. These are subtle signals that microarticulation may be improving. Nutritionists often ask, can food do the same job? Yes, leafy greens, garlic, and citrus may reinforce these effects, but drinks may act faster because liquids absorb quickly without heavy digestion. Another question, can these drinks replace medication? No, they may complement your doctor's treatment plan. In fact, many physicians now recommend nitrate-rich drinks alongside therapy for circulation concerns. Think of this habit as part of a morning toit circulation ritual. Wake up, sip something warm and nourishing. Midday, support your vessels. Evening, help them relax. Over time, this rhythm may become automatic. And here's a hidden benefit many people don't expect. Brain support. Nitric oxide doesn't stop at the knees. It may also support brain vessel function. Better leg circulation may equal sharper focus and improved mood. Science supports this. More oxygen to the brain may support neurotransmitter balance. That's why seniors who adopt these habits often describe feeling lighter mentally. Even light movement after drinking them, such as ankle circles or toe taps, may multiply their benefit. That's why you should never just drink and sit. Circulation thrives with motion, even gentle motion. Of course, there are important safety notes. If you're on blood-thinning medication, discuss beet or ginger intake with your doctor, as both may have mild effects on clotting. Always avoid commercial juices loaded with added sugar. Sugar can work against nitric oxide benefits by promoting inflammation. The goal is natural unsweetened liquids, made fresh and consumed slowly. Some people wonder if coffee helps circulation. In moderation, black coffee may cause short-term dilation due to caffeine, but excessive use may tighten arteries again. That's why replacing excess coffee with green tea may create steadier support for flow. Now let's dive deeper into each drink's mechanism so you know exactly why it may work. Lemon water may support an enzyme called nitric oxide synthase, especially when vitamin C levels are adequate. Ginger tea may help support healthy platelet function. Beets deliver nitrates that may bypass age-related nitric oxide decline. Pomegranate may help protect nitric oxide from degradation. Green tea may activate endothelial nitric oxide synthase through its cakin EGCG. Cherry juice may help support healthy inflammatory markers, improving blood viscosity. Cocoa may enhance oxygen delivery to muscles during walking. And beet-pomegranate fusion combines multiple mechanisms delivering both raw materials and protective compounds. One of the most dramatic benefits people report is loss of leg heaviness within days. Walking upstairs may feel easier. What's happening is simple physics. When arteries relax, resistance decreases. Blood flows more smoothly. A secondary benefit may be improved nerve health. Poor circulation can affect peripheral nerves, causing numbness or tingling. As blood flow potentially improves, nerves may begin functioning more normally again. It's like reconnecting a power source. Many people notice their balance improves, not only because muscles may be stronger, but because their feet sense the floor better. That proprioception is critical for fall prevention. Let's not forget hydration itself. Even mild dehydration can thicken the blood. Many seniors drink less water to avoid bathroom trips, but that may silently affect circulation. Each of the drinks we discussed adds hydration along with active nutrients. When cells are properly hydrated, red blood cells may glide more easily through capillaries. That single change can significantly reduce fatigue. Let's look at real-life applications. Imagine a 65-year-old man who walks little because of cold feet. After adding beet pomegranate juice mid-morning and green tea mid-afternoon for 2 weeks, his daily step count increases naturally because movement feels easier. Another example, a 72-year-old woman with night cramps adds cherry cocoa before bed. Within 10 days, the cramps may significantly reduce. These aren't miracles. They're examples of how consistent nutritional support may work with the body's natural processes. Sometimes progress stalls. That's when to check sodium intake. High sodium may constrict vessels and work against nitric oxide support. Keep total salt moderate and use potassium-rich foods, bananas, spinach to balance electrolytes. There's also the question of supplements versus real drinks. Pills claiming to boost nitric oxide rarely match the complexity of natural beverages. Your body may recognize real plant compounds better because they come with co-actors vitamin C, magnesium, flavonoids that work synergistically to sustain motivation. Track subtle changes. Are your toes warmer? Are veins less prominent? Do you stand up more easily? Small wins reinforce the habit. After about 30 days of consistency, blood vessels may adapt structurally. They may remodel slightly, supporting long-term improvements. That's sometimes called vascular adaptation. At that point, missing a day won't erase progress, but regular use maintains momentum. Finally, let's discuss what to avoid. Sugary sodas, heavy alcohol, and excessive coffee may all work against arterial relaxation. Each time you replace one of those with a nitric oxide supporting drink, you create a double benefit: less constriction, more potential dilation. This isn't about restriction, it's about smart substitution. You're trading empty calories for functional nutrition. Before we close, here's a quick recap. Circulation is fundamental to vitality. After 60, your arteries may need nutritional support to maintain healthy function. Nitric oxide is a key player, and nature may provide support through 8 drinks we discussed today. Lemon water, ginger tea, beet juice, pomegranate juice, green tea, cherry juice, cocoa, and beet pomegranate fusion. Each one may act like a gentle message to your vessels. Relax, flow freely. When blood moves more smoothly, many things may improve. Warmth returns, steps feel lighter, the mind clears. That's the potential power sitting quietly in your cup each day. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for tablets or gadgets, pour something alive. Let your first sip remind your body that vitality isn't gone. It may just need better circulatory support. Keep Keep your drinks natural, your body moving gently, and your approach consistent. I'm Dr. Grace Watson. Remember, this information is educational and not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you take medications or have existing health conditions. Here's to your